I'll do the Ramapo College commencement speech. I feel really adult right now. It's very silly considering what's in that book. Are you guys enjoying the book? It feels really weird to have it in the universe right now. I kind of feel like someone stole my diary, including my mother, who's read it. But I'm really excited that it's out in the world and you guys are enjoying it. Raise your hand if you've started reading it. Cool. Keep it up. Guys, I didn't. Simon says, raise your hand if you've started reading it. Simon says, keep it raised if you've finished it. Yeah! What was your favorite chapter? Is that Shmoo?
Yeah.
I mean, she makes the best gifts on Tumblr, so I know this face.
I don't know, they're all fantastic.
Very political.
Yes.
Well,
the last one was great.
Yeah.
I just read the last one today.
Okay,
It was great.
Gotcha.
I was laughing out loud.
Number. It's a good one. So they wanted me to come up here and talk for a couple minutes, but I thought maybe if you guys have questions, I'll just answer a couple questions, and then we'll get right into it because there's a lot of people to hug, and I'd rather do that than just stand up here and ramble. So, anybody got a question? Yes, ma'am.
Do Wispy's parents find it weird that you have a pillow?
She asked if Wispy's parents find it weird I have a pillow of this dog. If you guys aren't aware, I don't know if it's in the book, but I have a pillow of the profile pic of a dog I wanted to adopt and didn't get the dog. And I never let it go. Grace Helbig got me a pillow made of a dog I've never met. I don't know, but if they ever come forward and feel awkward about it, I can't say I'll feel bad, but I will ask for their address and go get my baby. It'll be a straight up Lifetime movie, not without my Wispy. Another question, Mike? Yes, right there.
Are you planning on running something else besides Camp Dakota?
Oh, Lord of mercy. I will leave you with, who says I haven't?
Oh!
Always be writing. No, I'm constantly working on a bunch of stuff, so I'm really glad this is done, but more movies in the future, for sure, because that is the absolute most fun. Anyone else? Yes, right there.
On Camp Dakota, why was it set in Chicago?
Because you're a fine city. I mean, as you can tell, I have a Chicago accent. Obviously, that's where I went to camp. Our producer, Michael Goldfine, who's lovely, is from Chicago, and from, like, second one, he was, like, slipping it in that it's going to be Chicago. So we gave him that one. He let me keep in my herp joke, which he, like, fought against. I mean, honestly, the amount of heated conversations we had about a 60s dance craze called the herp. I'll never get that time back. I'll be on my deathbed and be like, if only I had the herp. All right, we'll do a couple more. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't see. I'm like, sorry, sir.
Okay. First of all, love your video.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
How much do you miss beans?
Oh.
Sorry.
I have FaceTimed with Beans. Yes.
I'm also a Southerner, and I'm just
Awesome.
curious, like, how much you still identify with the South.
Oh, I identify with the South a lot. I think the South, first of all, gets a bad rap for people being slow. Or we talk slow. We don't think slow. No, I identify with the South a lot, especially if I have just talked on the phone to my mother or had more than 3 drinks. True story. Like if I'm, oh God, y'all know, you probably hear the difference in my videos of when I'm like had a couple. I'll go from like, for this drink, all you're gonna need is this, to like, I gotta take a piss. And true story, if I am going on an audition, like back when I was in New York and I was constantly doing commercial auditions, I couldn't talk to my mom on the phone the day of auditions. Because then I'd be like, y'all should buy some Clorox. It gets never book it. Let's do like one more question and then let's get started. Yes, sir.
I've been watching your videos since 2011 when you started.
Since you were 11?
I don't want to talk about that. And I've made several of your recipes. My favorite is still vegan Bailey Grace.
Right? It's a classic.
Yeah, made it, got real drunk, it was awesome. I was actually wondering if you actually made your own recipes or did you find them?
No, I make my own recipes. I bartended for 8 years, so you learn, I can't even keep up. I bartended in college and then also pretty much the first 6.5 years that I lived in New York City. So I definitely feel like in any craft, you like go to different places and you can see a recipe that you like and try to recreate and alter it or put your own spin on it, which I feel like is kind of in any profession. You know, but I make up my own recipes completely, and for everyone you see, there's another one that did not work out, or that I had to fix a little bit because it was real nasty. However, the only recipe that was so gross I fell on the floor was that One Direction one. I literally hit the flow like a shingle. Okay, cool. Well, I could keep doing this and it would be super fun, but I know we have a limited amount of time here and I definitely want to be able to take a picture and see all your lovely faces. So let's get started. Maybe turn up some music so it's not awkward stairs.